everybody. Take a deep breath. And we do. We need to be so thankful and grateful for everything that we have in our lives. And especially the fact that we have each other and that I have people around me here that can help me and help direct me and help turn off the CD player. But anyway, you're in for a real treat today because Associate Minister Beth, who is a dear friend of mine, is going to be speaking today. And her sermon is very important because along with the solar eclipse, it's going to be on intention. So, I give you Associate Minister Beth.
All right. Thank you, Reverend Pam, my esteemed colleagues, and family. Good morning.
Good morning.
In the Bible, for translating from physical to spirit, we read, "Listen to the song of divine love, the song of divine wisdom, the song of perfection expressing from your soul." As you follow the divine voice within, your Christ awareness naturally unfolds, just as a beautiful flower blossoms, unfolding into its complete and radiant fullness. Be still and listen to your soul. We've been provided with tools to help guide us in life. One of the most powerful items we have is our intuition, that inner knowing that if we trust it will keep us on the right track. Intuition is a multi-purpose tool. It can help us with indecision and confusion, alert us to danger, and point the way through the unfamiliar and sometimes frightening territory of new experience. Our intuition is always available to us, whether or not we choose to listen to it. How many times have we disregarded that little warning voice inside and done something we later regretted? Or how many times have we followed our hunches with surprising success? Learn to listen to your intuition. The quieter you become, the louder it will speak. Then do not be afraid to follow it. It will always lead you in the right direction. In dealing with my own mother's transition, I listened to my angel's guidance about where I was supposed to be and when I was supposed to be there. My intuition guided me through all the turmoil and all the tough decisions that had to be made. By listening to my intuition, I was always in the right place at the right time. Last October, I was invited to a wedding in Cancun. My son was to be the best man. His friend, the groom, is the usual caretaker of his sight-impaired mother. The groom would be busy with the festivities, so I was asked to be the companion caregiver of his mom. And in exchange, I had an all-expense paid vacation to Mexico. Wow, is this not cool? So who wouldn't jump at this opportunity? I planned and anticipated for 2 months. December came quickly, and still the trip was on. Mid-December, 3 days before the trip, Mom was in the hospital. There was no fatal prognosis, but we knew that she had had a heart failure and had had several strokes. I was getting apprehensive. Mom said, "Go to Mexico, have fun, shop." Shop? Oh, I'm there, let me tell you. I left the hospital the afternoon of the 14th to go home and pack. I was sitting by my bed with my suitcase half packed, and I had the worst nagging feeling in my gut and a subtle feeling that kept telling me not to go the night before. That feeling wouldn't go away. But I have to go, my warring mind said. I'm the travel companion. The mother of the groom can't go without me. The non-refundable tickets are sitting on my desk. I leave in the morning. Don't go. I have to go. You can't go. I was antsy. Something told me to go back to the hospital. Tonight? Now? I have to pack. Hurry. I said goodbye. This even as I'm grabbing my purse and telling Anya, we have to go back to the hospital now. Anya gets things. She doesn't question. She's already verbalized to me what I've been fighting with. Still, that feeling wouldn't leave me alone. I called my son, Adam. What would happen if I don't go? What should I do? I can't tell you what to do, Mom. It's your decision. Fine. Okay. I called Reverend DJ on the way to the hospital. Rev's not available. I was at panic level. Rev doesn't call back. I know that Rev would call me if she knew I had called and if she were able. I get the idea that this is indeed DRO. And my angels, who are nagging me subtly with feelings, are now gently telling me, you have to make this decision. I called Adam back and said, I can't. I just can't go. I walked back into the hospital. 2 doctors are standing at the nursing station, and I hear, here's the family. More DRO. I'm right on time. I went in to see Mom. She says, how come? I said, I'm not going. Why? I hesitated. An aide in the room said, because of you. I said, I wasn't going to be that blunt, but yeah. Mom beamed from ear to ear, and my heart melted. And I knew I had made the right decision. And I felt an immediate relief. Then the doctors walked in. They talked briefly in front of Mom, and gave me that look that said, we need to talk privately. The vascular surgeon had amazing, kind, light-filled eyes. I noticed his hands. In case nobody knows, I'm really into hands. He didn't have the hands of a surgeon, which usually are long and tapering. His hands indicated someone who was loving, generous, giving, practical, and down to earth. All this you can tell in a glance. He candidly told us he could do surgery, but it wouldn't improve the quality of her life, and only probably the quantitative aspect, because of age, diabetes, and heart failure. It may keep further strokes from occurring, but basically would just be giving him money, and she may not live through the surgery. The second doctor, also with compassionate eyes and a light energy around and about him, then said, I saw the angel you have by her bed. He then talked about guardian angels, and how the first prayer he ever learned as a child was to his angel. Okay, that DRO floored me, and I said in my mind, I don't need any other confirmation than that. My angels don't talk loudly to me. They give me feelings and subtleties. Sometimes I can't hear if I'm emotionally upset, as in this case, but I know the guidance is there. An intuition that won't go away, and thoughts and feelings that nag at me against what my logical mind is saying. Things happened that week, more than that one night in the hospital. Mom didn't transition yet, but if I had gone to Mexico, legalities that needed to be taken care of that week would have been too late, and she was transferred to a rehab center. She became unresponsive and was sent back to the hospital after only 2 days there. And most important, I had probably the last really coherent, aware time with her that I would have. I'm glad I listened. I'm glad I've learned to rely on my own feelings without needing confirmation from others. As Reverend DJ frequently tells us, the synchronicity and DRO are there when we pay attention. One of the things that has helped me to learn that my feelings are intuitive and reliable indicators, and that I don't have to be clairaudient or clairvoyant to have reliable intuition, is intuitive development classes. We do have them available here on Wednesday nights. They're fun as well as informative. Come and join us.